Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be the Would You Rather tag. And I saw Nikki Raven, and I'm gonna link her down below or in the cards somewhere, she's gonna be linked. I saw her do that tag and I've seen someone do it before and I just don't remember who that was. I know that Nikki is not the initial creator of that tag. I think it is Gooch, so I'm gonna leave her down in the description box too. But anyway, I saw Nikki do it. That's where I saw it, and that's what I remember. That was just recently, and I thought that was so cool. It was so cool. And you know, I always shy away a little bit from those videos because I always feel so unqualified, and because I'm so new into the makeup community. I'm in this like for 1.5 years as a makeup artist, and like being passionate about it more than just normal slapping some makeup on in the morning. So I always feel like, do I deserve to have an opinion? And then I like, of course I have an opinion. So let's just do that, right? So anyway, in case you are wondering about that look, I did film it. It is either up or it is coming up. It's a shopping my stash, kind of recreating the smoke show palette from ColourPop. You'll see it on the thumbnail when it comes, like, you know, I don't know when is what going up, I don't know. Anyway, so let's just go and find the questions for the tag. All right, so it's 9 questions, and you know that I really love to do tag videos, and I haven't done it in a while, seriously. Okay, so the first question is, would you rather have a bad base or a bad eye makeup? That is hard, because you know how passionate I am about good eye makeup, good quality, good, flawless. You know, I love that. I'm living for that. That's the highlight of my day, and that's honestly also the highlight of every makeup look. But then when I think about it, you know, if I would not have a good base with not a good color correction underneath, and my melasma would be showing under or peeking through the base, and it would be a mess. How good does a eye makeup have to be in order to, you know, to distract from that, to be so you don't care to see all the other mess, you know? So that is actually very surprising for me, that I would rather have a perfect base and then have... Wait, does that mean that the eye has to be bad? Because I don't want to have a bad eye makeup either. It just, maybe if it's just very gentle and very simple, then I could totally live with that. Totally. No, it says your bad eye makeup. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want either. It's hard to say really, but I would probably go for rather having a good base. I don't know. I'm steering towards a panic attack. Just, how can I not have a good eye makeup? I don't think I could actually do that to myself. But anyway, let's just not overthink this, and let's say I would rather have a good base than good eye makeup. No, I stop thinking, Leorah. Okay, second question. Would you rather wear a neutral eye for the rest of your life or neutral lips? That is super easy. You know that lately I've been getting more into neutral looks, and I have also on camera done way more neutral looks than I used to do, and I'm actually getting quite a few views on this where I didn't think, you know, I didn't think that people would be really interested in that, because there is so much of that out there. But I'm so glad that you're so loyal to me. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Anyway, so but that is still very simple. I know that I would definitely prefer a neutral look for my lips for the rest of my life, and give myself the option to go whichever way I want in my eyes, on my eyes, you know. All right, next question. Would you rather wear the wrong foundation shade or no foundation at all? That is actually also easy, because I would rather wear the wrong foundation shade. Did you think that that would be my answer? Because actually I am wearing the wrong foundation shade. My foundation shade is a little bit darker. It's probably like 1 tone darker than my skin is. And I'm doing that because I want to look a little bit more tan, a little bit more fresh, a little bit more like I'm coming from vacation than I really am, because I am actually really light. My skin is really light. I do tan very fast if I expose myself to the sun, but because I'm trying to not do that as much as I can, I'm trying to prevent going out in the sun and like exposing myself to all the skin damage and aging of the skin and all of that, because I'm 40. I have to watch out for myself if I want to be on YouTube and still somewhat pretty for modeling for some time. Then I really have to watch out what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, where I'm going, what skincare I'm using. You know, I have to be really, really strict about that. So yeah, so with all of that being said, went off on a tangent here. I would always go for maybe the not perfect foundation shade, because I'm doing that already, but still it is perfect for me because this is exactly the look that I'm wanting to create. And it is no problem if you do just use the foundation till where your clothes start and a little bit beyond. If you do it just till here, then you have a problem, but if you do it all over, then it's really not a problem. Of course, I'm sort of I'm just saying that I would use the wrong foundation shade. Of course, I would not use something that is super dark. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so that is, of course, I'm sort of excluding that here. All right, so next question. Would you rather give up primer or setting spray? That's a bit hard because I love primer. I do not have a lot of pores, but I do have some areas where I have pores here, and I have like one, like a mark that I have, I guess from puberty when I had a pimple or something. It's like a hole here, and I'm always sort of covering or filling that up with pore filling primers, and I really, really like that. And I just decluttered a primer that absolutely did not work for me, and because it was not pore filling, and then I put the foundation on top, and I had all of these holes appearing, and it was disgusting. It was absolutely not professional, not nice, and I really, really hated that. So could I go without a setting spray? Yeah. If I have to, I would. I would probably still want to have the primer though, just because I want if I already put on foundation, then I want it to be nice and flawless and not being like full of holes and you know. So I think I would prefer the primer, honestly. All right, question number 5. Would you rather not wear makeup for a year or not drink coffee for a year? That is not even a consideration. I would do a detox from coffee in 2 minutes. I would not give up on makeup. Definitely not. I do not need coffee. Yes, I do drink coffee. I do drink quite a bit of coffee right now because, as you know, I'm getting up at 3:30 in the morning in order to film before all of my kids get up and everything. So I do need coffee. But if I have to make the choice, coffee is not that important. I have done a lot of coffee withdrawals every time I knew that I would get pregnant when I was in the middle of my fertility treatments and stuff like this. I have done a lot of withdrawals. I have done a lot of body cleansing and things like this. I know I can do it. I know I can live without it. It's a bit hard for the first, you know, couple of weeks or so, but this is nothing that you cannot do. So, but makeup is my life. It's my passion. It's my job. I would not give that up. Not for coffee. Something much, much bigger has to come for me to give up my profession and my love, you know? All right, next thing. Number 6. Would you rather have only 60 seconds to do your daily makeup routine? Right, or have to do a full glam 1 hour transformation every time you do your makeup. What do you mean 1 hour? 1 hour is a quick makeup for me, sweeties. Seriously, what kind of question is that? 60 seconds? What? This question in my life makes no sense at all because there is no such thing as 60 seconds. I don't think that there is something like this for anyone except if you're just really putting on some lip gloss and you're out of the door. But 1 hour, I need probably 1.5 hours for a look like this. While I'm filming, I need 1.5 hours. You know, because there is a lot of stuff going in, like when I'm talking and, you know, when I'm doing a tutorial and stuff like this, it always takes a little bit longer than when I'm doing makeup off camera. But also when I'm doing makeup off camera, I really need close to 1.5 hours because that is just what I do. I'm a perfectionist. I want this, like if I'm already doing this and I know that I'm going to be exposed to a camera, not only here, my YouTube camera, my YouTube yeah, my YouTube camera. Not only that, but also because I'm having photo shoots of every single look that I'm creating, because I want to make the biggest use out of my work that I'm already putting in. So I want this to be perfection and as good as it can possibly be, according to my knowledge at the moment and whatever, you know, and what materials I have. And I would definitely want to always do, like, put in the most work in order to make it the best possible thing. You know, so for me, it is definitely full glam every single day, because I'm not gonna have a photo shoot if I'm not full glam, because that is me, you know, I'm like, that is me. All right, where am I? That was question number 6. Okay, now question number 7. Would you rather only use mattes or only use shimmers? Also very easy for me. I would rather use only mattes. I would rather use everything, you know, that is not a question. But answering this question, if I would have to decide between only shimmers or only mattes, it would definitely be only mattes, because you can still create depth with only mattes, you can create stunning looks with only mattes. But only shimmers, while that would probably be application wise much easier, because I always feel like shimmers blend much easier into each other, they're easier in application and everything. It is not a classic makeup style, and I'm leaning very much into classic makeup application, not color wise, maybe also not placement wise, but the general application that you're smoking out with a matte, that you have mattes in your crease and above, things like this, you know, I'm very traditional if I have a choice, and that is my preference, definitely. But if I would have to, like, choose between, yeah, mattes and shimmers, it would totally be mattes, definitely. Next question, question number 8. Would you rather not do makeup for a year or never watch another YouTube video ever again? Easy. And that is sort of in vibes with that other question that we just had with the not doing makeup or not drinking coffee, because this is my job. You know, it's not even a question if I would not do makeup for a year. It's not even a question if I not do makeup for 2 days. It's not happening. You know, I have my makeup free day during the week because it's very healthy for me. It's healthy for my children to see me the other way. But for me, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm burning. I'm burning for this. Have you noticed that I'm burning for this? This is where I want to establish myself in the beauty community, on the makeup map, sort of, you know. This is where my life is, where my passion is, where my love is, and also where basically probably like 80% of my talent lies, you know. Why would I ever not do that? No matter if I'm putting out more videos on YouTube or if I'm watching another YouTube video in my life, I would always do makeup. You know, that is definitely what my answer has to be here. Now, I want to bring in this other side that actually Nikki Raven in her video, how she also interpreted that question, because she, and I thought that was really sweet, how concerned she then was for, wow, if I cannot watch another YouTube video, how am I going to support my YouTube friends? You know, I cannot give them watch hours, I cannot give them likes, things like this. So that is, I'm going to not be so nice. I'm going to just take that out for now, and just looking at myself, that would definitely be doing makeup. Doing makeup, doing it, just posting then my makeup looks online on Instagram and Facebook and whatever. I would definitely do makeup. Now, of course, her point of view, or the aspect that she brought in is of course also important. It's also important for me, and I'm trying to, as much as possible, also support my YouTube friends and give feedback and comment on their videos and things like this, because it's all interaction. YouTube counts that as interaction on their channel, which draws more traffic to their channel, which is very good and healthy and very important, especially for us in the small creator community. So that is a very important aspect, and I don't know how I would solve that. I really don't know. Maybe I would have to put my family up to giving, you know, my YouTube friends watch hours or something like this. But for me personally, I would always do makeup. Okay, is that all, or is there one more question? There's one more question. One has to go: highlight, bronzer, or blush? I would almost say bronzer, because for the following reason, because there are so many blushes that are leaning very brown, and I think I could I could do the bronzing with maybe a very warm brown leaning blush. So I think I could do that. And also, you know, I have a lot of brown palettes that I could use where I could just use an eyeshadow to sort of fake a bronzer or something like this. So I think I could do that. But on the other hand, and that is also something that Nikki said, I think we can all just use a shimmery eyeshadow for a highlight, or we can use some kind of rosy eyeshadow as a blush. So I think really one could drop all of that and we could just use eyeshadows that are the formula and the color that we need to do it all. You know, honestly, I think that is really what we could do, and it's no problem to just drop blush, highlighter and bronzer and contour, you know, whatever. Yeah, so I think we could drop it all. I think we can sort of wiggle our way through this using what we have, what is left in our collection. But I think most comfortably I would drop the bronzer. I think so, yeah. Definitely. All right, that was it. That were the 9 questions. I hope you enjoyed, because for me it's always fun to talk about makeup, and it's always fun to talk because I'm enjoying to be chatty and all of that, as you know. So let me know what you think. Have you done the tag? If you are a YouTuber or if you have some kind of social media platform, please feel yourself tagged by me and by everybody who did that tag, because it's a nice tag. It's interesting and it makes you think, you know. It's a good thing to think about your preferences, to think about what you have, what you want, where you're going, what, you know, how does that all apply to your life and things like this. I think that is very healthy to sort of reflect on what you're doing and where you stand and all of this. So that's what I did today. I hope you enjoyed. You find everything, of course, in the description box down below. I hope Nikki's channel and Kelly's channel, and also my makeup and my social media and everything. And what else? Subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you here next time for my next video, which is gonna be super soon. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.